welcome to our second video devlog. Sorry this took so long getting out. Last week we were hit by a huge cold snap, and I personally tend to slow down dramatically when in 40 below weather. But rest assured, we have lots of cool stuff to show off in this week's devlog. First thing we want to show off this week is the progress on the new UI. As you can see, we have all new art done by one of our very talented artists who also designed the layout of this UI as well. While it's still being implemented, you can see the vitals are now positioned horizontally. Quite a few of you expressed that you wanted to see the vitals displayed this way instead of vertically, so we'll be giving that a try. You'll notice that poise is now also displayed in the vitals, allowing you to manage poise more easily. You'll also notice the portrait effect of the vitals portion of the UI. This picture is a live feed of your player character, and this might be changed in the future, so be sure to give us your feedback and we'll see if we can keep that or not. Opening up the new menu here, which is still a heavy work in progress, you'll notice that the camera pans up, allowing the tail of the menu to be positioned in relation to your player character. This is pretty experimental, so we'd appreciate any and all feedback on this particular detail. But as you can see, your menu is now divided into tabs that can be displayed in congruence with each other. Not all of these menus are finished as of yet, as you can clearly see, but something else to note is the new background tabs for your gear panel. The old identifiers were kinda tacky and weak, so they've now been designed with a slick, intuitive silhouette approach. Furthermore, as these designs are still a work in progress, we aim to have the buttons that correspond with the active panels be highlighted, letting the user clearly know what they're looking at. Finally, closing the menu, you will notice that the camera pans back down to focus on your character, also playing a small animation to close up the menu. Be sure to expect more progress on this front as we continue to develop it, but we do appreciate any and all feedback you guys decide to leave for us, either in our Discord community server or comments on videos and other media. Next up, we have the new parry system. This idea was born from feedback given to us from the first preliminaries round winners, Michael and Rika, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. They expressed that they felt blocking as it was just not worth the cost. As it stands, blocking reduces physical damage by a given percentage based solely on the weapon that user is using to block with. Something like a sword and shield would have a high damage reduction, while something like the claw weapon type would be very, very low block damage reduction percentage. The issue discussed regarding this system was the worth of the costs. While yes, blocking can greatly reduce damage, it also uses a steady amount of stamina. This, combined with the fact that dodging can completely reduce damage at the cost of a bit more stamina, means that many players chose to disregard blocking as an option entirely. To improve this system, we've now added the ability to parry. Parrying is done by timing your block to the opponent's attack. Done too early while you're still readying your block, or done too late and it will trigger the normal block effects. However, if you time your block correctly, you will completely negate all damage, even reflecting poise damage back at the attacker. Furthermore, if your weapon has the riposte property, you can even inflict a stagger on opponents with a parry when they have low poise. It's possible that in the future we'll tweak parrying to reward stamina back as well, but we'll see how the current system works first. I must say, parrying enemies by reading their moves in a Sekiro-like fashion is very rewarding and gives you a sense of mastery over the opponent. Please be sure to let us know what you think of this system, how it could be improved, and what you like about it, what you don't like about it, so we can make it the best it can be. Next up, we have artwork to talk about. So as some of you know, one of our writers is also a very talented artist of a non-pixel variety. He's done several pieces of artwork for New Eden, which we eventually plan to put to use in a bestiary or bestiary and art book. Here's a few of his latest pieces. Now, as you can imagine, sometimes the vision can shift from the concept art to the in-game pixel art. Here's a picture of the Arachnaut that we showcased in a written devlog a while back. And here's how the in-game design turned out. So yeah, keep in mind that these designs are not the end-all be-all, but I must say the artists have expressed how great it is having an original reference like these to work with. Next up, we have an actual loading system now. While the current loading screen will be redone, keeping the sigils and insignias but adding more animated flavor, the functionality will stay the same. The game now fades in and out while transitioning from the main menu to the world. Here's a peek at how that works. Alright, with that, I think this devlog is just about over. Please give us your feedback and be sure to check in weekly for videos like this one. If you're not part of our community Discord, check the description for an invite link and be sure to give our studio YouTube channel here a sub. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.